All right. So I want to go into what happened to the Warriors. Man, the Warriors they got a win. I think it was last night or the night before. But what happened over the weekend to me just shows why I said in the previous podcast that the Warriors are not making the playoffs. Bottom line, they're not making the playoffs. Sorry to tell you, Warriors fans, but you're not making it. They lost to the Thunder 120 to 92. And you look at the way they played. I mean, Steph Curry, 23 points, 7 of 18, only 2 of 9 from 3, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. That's okay, but it's not great. I mean, 2 of 9, you're better than that, Steph Curry. D'Angelo Russell, 6 points, 3 of 10, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 rebound, 2 assists. It's almost like he didn't even play. So, and then you look at Draymond Green. Man, I don't know what happened to Draymond Green since the 2016 finals, or I guess you would consider it the 2017 finals because that's when it was played. But the finals I'm talking about, the 7-game series that LeBron won. Ever since then, ever since that game 7 where he dropped 30 and he was getting buckets. I don't know what has happened to him because he has digressed every single year. He just does not look the same. 10 points, 4 of 9, 1 of 4 from 3, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. That's not going to cut it. That's not going to cut it. And I'm kind of mad. I think that the Warriors are trying to sabotage us. I'm, I'm joking, but at the same time, this is a Thunder team that we're trying to tank, man. Like, why is your team trying to sabotage our tanking ability? Like, explain that to me, Hasan. Why y'all trying to mess us up from tanking? Y'all trying to make us terrible for the rest of the year? Or these years? Is that what y'all trying to do? Hasan, he must have gone
I
off.
believe so.
Oh,
No. I'm
okay.
here. My fault.
Okay, I just had to make sure. He was on call for a second, so. But
Um, but
y'all
I
trying to
mean,
sabotage
we've
us.
always been, yeah, that's been our thing. We just like to make it hard for OKC fans. You know what I'm saying?
And I am a
So that's
struggling
why we're gonna
OKC
tank.
fan. And
We're gonna get the first pick, draft Mister Lamelo Ball. Now we got Steph
okay,
Curry,
you
Clay
need to
Thompson.
stop. You need to stop right now. You're not being objective, and we gotta be objective on this show as much as possible. I mean, we could be fans, and I don't think there's anything wrong with being a fan, but we gotta stay on track and stay a
Nah,
little bit
yeah,
objective. I mean,
we suck. This is how it is. We suck.
I just it like we really are trying to tank. I think I don't know yet because I really don't know what Sam Presti's doing. I don't know why we have CP3 on the team who's still trying to prove he has a career. I don't know why we still have Steven Adams who's trying to look impressive so that if he gets traded somebody will want to trade for him. So I don't know where we're at with our team. I think that we need to be tanking and rebuilding and trying to lose every single game as much as possible to try and get one of the top 4 picks. That's what I think we should be doing. But it doesn't look like we're doing that. I mean, we win this game, and then last night we almost beat the Rockets. For what? Where is that gonna get you? 8 seed? What does the 8 seed do for us? Then we're outside the lottery, and then we don't get a good pick. So what does that do for us? Nothing. So you're gonna have to explain to me
Okay.
what the Warriors are doing, bro.
I
What are your
honestly, I
thoughts?
don't know. I feel like what we need to do. First of all, let me just. I've never been like a true Warriors fan. I've always been a Steph Curry fan. I told you that. But
Mm-hmm.
just had to make sure I got that out there. I'm
Yeah.
a Rockets fan now. Say that.
Oh
I
my
say that.
gosh.
I play it. I play it. But I don't know what's going on. I mean, we suck. Our roster is terrible. We're top, just like LeBron said. We're top heavy as shit. I'm sorry for cussing. You have to bleep that out. But
Nah, it's good, bro. Just get your feelings out, bro.
we're top heavy and like, why like watching the highlights of last night's game. We played the Pelicans and we barely won. And they had 3 starters that did not play, and it's just it's like it hurts because I hate to see Steph Curry go through something like this. Draymond Green's a bitch. I don't care about him. But like,
All right, we could
uh,
chill with all that. Chill with all. I mean,
I
I'll
don't.
let you get it the first time, but bro, chill with all the cursing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, whew, I mean, the Warriors are just. Now the reason I told you before the season started that the Warriors were not going to make the playoffs is I don't think that D'Angelo Russell is a good fit for Curry. He needs the ball in his hands. He needs to be able to create, and he's not that ball distributing type of ball handler. So it's not like Curry can just move off the ball because I think he can move great off the ball, but it's not like D'Angelo Russell is able to find him like that. He'll get you 7, 8 assists, but he's not gonna get you 10. So the ball's not gonna move when it's in his hands. He's got the ball in his hands. When he has it in his hands, he's looking to score. That he is a scorer extraordinaire. He's a bucket getter. All right. And so I just don't think that fits well with Curry. And because Clay is going to be out the entire year, according to Steve Kerr, I just don't think that even if he was coming back, I don't think that they're going to win enough games to where if Clay Thompson comes back, they can make a push and make a push at the playoffs. I just don't think that'll happen. And Draymond Green, he's fallen off. I mean, and just the defense. I knew with this backcourt they weren't going to be able to succeed because of their defense. I mean, they give up 120 to the Thunder. I think even in the win last night, didn't they give up something about 123 points?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, so even though they won, they only won by, I think, like 11, and they had to score 130 to do it. So I just don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna put I'm gonna put my reputation on the line whenever I make picks. All right, that's how I run it. All right, you can hold me against a pick whenever I picked. I've made some bold picks. Like I picked Oregon to make the playoffs. That's still possible, but if they don't make it, y'all can come on here. I'm here. Y'all can say I'm wrong. I don't care. All right, I say what I believe, and I mean it. And I just don't think that the Warriors are going to make the playoffs. And that's not out of hate. I did hate the Warriors. I'm a Thunder fan, so I hate the Warriors. But I'm being as objective as I possibly can be. I don't see with the pieces that y'all have outside of Curry it working because you have D'Angelo Russell, who's not used to not having the ball in his hands, and you also have outside of them is really like a bunch of G League players, honestly. They're not that
I
talented
agree.
of a team. So, do you think they'll make the playoffs?
I do. I do think we'll be 7, 8 seed. I believe Steph. I'm not worried about Steph. I know Steph will get it going. I believe he'll return back to MVP form. He just needs time to get his legs under him and things like that.
Oh
I
well,
believe he
that
can carry us to the 7 or 8 seed.
I don't know. I don't think that's enough. Like I'm not worried about Steph Curry. I'm not. I would never be worried about a star like Curry. Curry can get buckets, even though I've always like kind of hated on him, because I'm a Russell Westbrook fan too, because I was a Thunder fan. Even though that was the case, Curry gets buckets. Period. So I'm not worried about him, but I just don't think with the way he plays defense, I don't think he can carry them like that. And the West is stacked. All right, you got all right, so at the top tier, you got LA Clippers, LA Lakers. You got teams like in the middle tier, like Utah. You got Portland. You got Denver. You got, let's think. You got San Antonio. You got potentially Dallas because I think that Porzingis and Doncic is a good pairing. So you got all these teams that are going to be competing. So who do you really think? I mean, I'm sure I'm missing some other teams that could be competing. So, and even the lower tier teams like the Suns and the Grizzlies, they can compete on any given night with you. I mean, John Morant, like I said, he could get it, man. He's a baller. All right, and he's a dog. He's gonna come after you. So there's gonna be no easy nights out there. Plus, you got the
Yeah,
Pelicans. I almost forgot. I mean, y'all beat the Pelicans last night, but when Zion comes back, they could be competing for an 8 seed.
I just got faith in the Warriors front office. I believe they'll pull off some move. I don't know what it can be, but I got faith in them. Pull off something. Get at least maybe pull off. Maybe send D'Lo somewhere for some decent bench players to have some more depth. Because that's the problem. Our depth is terrible, and our defense is trash. But if we could compromise that with a little bit more scoring, with some more depth, it'll help. But that's basically our defense sucks, and we got a whole bunch of G League players. You know, so I believe the Warriors front office will do something to, I don't know, help our chances.
Yeah, for sure. I made that prediction, but I think that changes if you get somebody. I'll change my prediction of them make the playoffs if y'all make a move, because that changes everything. But with the current constructed team right now, I don't think they're making the playoffs. That's just me. But if you like this video, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and also click the notification down below so you never miss an upload or a stream.